Mermaid. Oh, what is it? Everyone's a little funny this morning. Ew. So I thought I would bring up a topic. Now, which way should we go? We'll go this way. We'll go this way. So if you've been watching my vlogs or listening to my vlogs over the past few months, a recurring theme, Hella Bella Bella Bella, Bella Donna, has been my concern over my girl Freya, the duck, my first female, or first duck with these two, the siblings, hello the boys, because she's smaller out of all of them, but the boys always go for her and she goes them, and she's been losing feathers because of it, and it's to a point now where I'm actually concerned. Hello. So what I've decided to do is just isolate her. Now, if I isolate her by herself, she would just quack and bark non-stop. So I've isolated her with Sunna. So poor Sunna, I hope she doesn't feel like she's being punished. She's not. Sunna's the one with the disabled leg. So it'll be probably good for her to give it a rest, but she's doing so well. She's gotten so much bigger, her legs are a lot stronger. I almost confused her with the other Peking, Leuka over there, with how, spryly she's standing. So this is something I recommend. Anyone who has chooks and or ducks is to, well, number one, don't keep your chooks with your ducks. Keep them separated. Your chooks will destroy your garden. Ducks, not so much. So you're going to have to choose what you keep enclosed and what you don't. This is a little divider here that I just put together. Poor Sunna has an egg yolk on her. I just gave them some eggshells before. It's good for them. And I've just decided to isolate. This morning the boys were on Freya and it looked too much. They weren't doing anything too bad, but because she's already feather pulled, and I'm like, nah, okay, that's it, that's enough. They need a break. Well, she needs a break. So from now on I'm going to keep her and Sunna together throughout the day. It's a lot quieter from inside. I'm not hearing as much quacking and shenanigans going on. So as you can, oh, so sorry. I've got a chiff on my head and I got caught in the wire. I haven't wrapped it yet. So as you can see, I've got, originally I started with, yes, sweetheart. Oh, quack, quack. Oh, quack, quack. I started with this run and my very first bird was Merlin, the rooster. And I needed to get him 2 girls. And, when I got the 2 girls, I already had this built up. Actually, it was this one here. This one here, this 2x2, 4 metre. This is where I had Merlin and the 2 girls. As times progressed, we also call this chicken math. You always need to get one more and, balance it out. Oh, not enough girls and, that's how it goes. Hello. When you start getting into the hobby of keeping chickens and or ducks, expect that you will get more, and you will get also more than what you bargained for. It's part of it. Hello. Oh, boys, they're like, oh, what's going on? So then as time progressed, I bought the materials to make this second one, which is 3 meters by 2, and it's also 3 meters high, so I don't have to duck. And that was actually for the first 3 ducks I got, which is Fawn, Frigg and Freya. They were little tiny popcorn fluff things. And they grew to what they were. As time went on, I needed to get another girl, so Freya wasn't picked on so much. I got Sunna, but I still needed more girls. I ended up getting 2 more girls. And I got Sigrid and Fenr, but Bella here and Leuka, where's Leuka? She's in the pool. They were brought up with the 2 girls that I got, and they needed a home, so I took them in. And of course I needed another run. By the time I got Sunna, I made another run anyway. So I literally have 2 3 metre by 2 metres, 2 metre high runs, and then one over there. So, I mean, you don't have to get everything straight away, you know. This is usually how people go about things. They get what they need, and then they add on to as time goes on. The beauty about these sorts of things is you can pull them apart when you move. So, and the other thing too is you need to create a space should anything go wrong, and you need to isolate your birds. One gets sick, one gets stressed, you know, just Freya here. In this isolation period too, it's going to, you know, allow a bit more of a connection between the 4 girls I got and the 2 boys. So the 2 boys aren't just going to Freya all the time like they have been. Spread the love a little bit. By the time her feathers healed, there will be a little bit more of a balance in the boys, in their affections. At night, the girls still come in and sleep together. At night, they all go into the bathtub. But what I'm thinking of doing is, around that time, I'll bring in Freya, just Freya, so she's in the tub by herself. And then I'll take her out by herself and put her into the sleeping hay in the office by herself. And then I'll bring all the other 7 birds in to the bath, so they can, you know, have their swim, and then accordingly. So this is how I'm going to roll it until all Freya's feathers have healed. I'm adding some extra nutritional yeast to her food, which is vitamin B. And I'll also be taking in some clumps of dirt and grass for them. Hello, honey. You're not being punished. No, you're just getting better. I know, Buffy. So anyway, food for thought, thoughts for thought is have at least one sort of run that you can make, even if you can only hire it, even if it's just a general fence off, to isolate and house your birds during the day. If you step out, you don't want them roaming where a predator, aerial predator like a hawk or eagle, which I have here, will just, you know, hurt them and drop them because they're too heavy, sort of thing, in the attempt. It's just best to avoid that. Or if you've got a cat jumping the fence, you know, just avoid the issues that could happen instead of having to deal with it, because it would break your heart. And if you have chooks and ducks, separate them. I would choose to enclose the chooks over the ducks. The ducks are literal horticulturalists. They till the soil. They actually do so much benefit for the garden. You just got to fence off the things that they like to eat, like succulents, if you know. But that's about it. What else? Yeah, so start with your bare minimum. Separate your chooks and ducks if you have them both. Add on as time goes, and you can connect them like I have here. And then should the time come where you need to isolate any, all you need to do is section one off. And this 3rd run here, all the ducks can go in there, but it's just this one here in the centre's closed off, so Freya and Sunna can be left. It's more for Freya's benefit, and if Sunna wasn't in there, she would just be whacking non-stop, quacking non-stop. So, you know, they can't be on their own. As much as, you know, you can love them as a human, they still need other ducks with them, at least one. You know, yeah, they're very social birds. Oh, Mr. Oh, you know, look, I was thinking even of putting a stocking around her neck and making some sort of armour, but my concern is the boys might actually strangle her, you know, because they grab onto the neck. They could strangle and choke her. The boys are like... So this way as well, they can still see each other, but the boys just can't surf poor Freya as she's recovering. My poor boys. Oh, mummy's so mean. Oh. Look, Leuka there. It's just chilling. Oh, Mr. Marilyn. What is it, bud? I'll make some cookies. I gotta go get some oatmeal. Yeah, I've just run out, bud. It just ran out. Oh, my darlings, I need to groom you. Yeah, we need a good grooming. Oh, babies. Poor little Bridget. Anyway, blessed be Mary Part. I thought I would just do this quick recording just to put this under your belt if you've got ducks and or chooks, or you're looking at getting ducks and or chooks. Something to keep in mind, to make accommodations for in your potential future and plans regarding runs, and a need at some point to ever isolate, and how you can go about it easily. And anyway, blessed be and Mary Part. And sorry, there's 8 by 2 meters, the entire 3 runs put together, but of course the chooks are separated from the ducks. The other thing to note too is that the chooks can actually do quite a bit of damage to ducks with their sharp beaks. The ducks have like butter beaks. You know, they're just like literally, yeah, there's just no comparison. I'd hate to see a duck's eye being pecked out or something like that. And the boys can be too randy, the drakes, for chickens in general. So, you know. Anyway, blessed be Mary Part. And before long, Freya's feathers will be fully recovered. And then we'll see how the group dynamics has balanced itself out when she's reintroduced to the flock. The entire flock with the boys again. Bop, 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 bop. Freya! Oh, my beautiful girl. Freya, Freya, Freya. Hello, sweetie. Oh, bop, 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 bop. Oh, Mr. Merlin. Bop, 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 bop. Leuka. Leuka. Hello. Bella, Bella.